Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering...
Shot, surely! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's picked his way through. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Iniesta. Zanetti. Mateus. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's well spotted. Mateus.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bergomi cuts out the pass. Gullit. It's a really well-measured ball. Maicon's cross. Goal, the Netherlands! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Figo. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. Mateus. Makaleli. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Cantona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Batistuta. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Figo. Figo. And this is Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mateus.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Aviati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now, what about a counter-attack?
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Messi in acres of space out wide. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And it's been taken short. Ball's gone out of play. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And he cuts out the supply. Ambrosini, dink through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident. Ibrahimovic! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
And it's Figo. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Hullet showing good feet. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
The Netherlands happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're off again.
The Netherlands definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mateus. Makaleli. And here's Hullet. Can he finish? And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Mosquera is there to clear. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi picks it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, perfectly measured that. Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, what has happened here?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Figo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Figo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he was quick to react. Cantona. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Look, oh, what a climb! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 13.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Number 23.
Makaleli.
Lukaku. Number 6. Nesta. Number 14. Johan Cruyff. Substitution.
Bigo is onto it in a flash. He's in plenty of space here. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Figo, cross to the back post. Cannavaro with the clearance. The Netherlands perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's shifting, and Bebeto! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bebeto has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's a cute ball. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Distributed tidily. Here comes another cross. And that's been one straight. Real chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Haaland clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. Now the delivery.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Now it's Lewandowski. Makaleli did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Could have here their final chance. Corner number 4 coming up here. Lewandowski is there and he can get that clear. And he welcomes it in. Great chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Maicon. And he's had it nicked away. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That's good running with the ball. Now who's going to be first to this? And the referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
The Netherlands definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And the shot! Messi! Genius!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
It's Iniesta!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Khan herring after the ball here.
Zanetti crosses.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Iniesta. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Maicon.
Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's been caught napping. Maicon's big header. They've done it! That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The Netherlands, terrific header! Bigo tries to clear.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. Cantona in acres of space out. Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And that has left him in a heap.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Maicon.
Bergomi makes the interception. Messi is herring after that one.
And now the breakaway.
Oh, it's Batistuta. The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his shot at goal!
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Mateus.
Bigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Mateus. Bergomi cuts out the pass. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Looking for the run.
In with the challenge.
Mateus.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Tries to play it through.
Batistuta. And Mateus. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Ambrosini. Mateus. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he latch on to this?
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
5 minutes till the break. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Iniesta. Threads one in. Ambrosini spots it and intercepts. Maicon. Maicon making good progress on the right-hand side. No, that's been intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Engages and forces him off the ball. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
The Netherlands really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. The Netherlands get the second half going.
Coming on the field is
the Netherlands are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. And he's been shifted off it. Maicon just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that's a key interception. Figo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Ambrosini. Now, can they get him away? Iniesta. And that has been clubbed away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Batistuta looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And he shoots!
Oh, that's a waste.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's bustling through here. And this is Batistuta. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Maicon. Lofted in. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get it through? That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely spread. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mateus. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ambrosini out to the right. Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Messi. Figo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's a great ball here. And Mateus. Now it's Figo. Figo stood his ground strongly. And that's been well dealt with. Now this could be it. And the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution on the field.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Coming on to replace him is number 8, Suarez. Substitutions taking place.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Suarez. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Distributed tidily. Tries to pass it through. Maicon has it out wide and in space. Played with speed from back to front. Pinches it off him. Maicon. Just 5 minutes left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Figo. Zanetti does well to get it back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Abiati. And it's Maicon.
2 added minutes has been
That
indicated.
looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Luis Suarez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Giuseppe Bergami, certainly one of the fiercest opponents I've had the honour of facing.
Well, one of Italy's finest, and surely anyone's fiercest opponent. A master of everything defence. Iniesta! That's really well manoeuvred. Figo. Now that is tiny, really tiny. He whips it across. Can he finish? The Netherlands are looking to break at pace. Cantona aims beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! The Netherlands are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bullet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Maldini carries the ball down the right. Now it's Batistuta. Figo. Mateus. Figo, and this is Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
The Netherlands are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Haaland finds himself offside. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ambrosini. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Cantona. Zanetti. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Crossed into the box. Van Dijk. Quality ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Batistuta. Iniesta. Iniesta running with the ball. Iniesta. Ah, that's a fine interception. Bergami gets rid without sophistication. Iniesta. Ibrahimovic. Bullet. Bergami producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Great vision. Messi providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. Tries to play it through. Now it's Figo. Figo crosses. Cannavaro attempts a clearance.
The Netherlands truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Driving forward.
That's good play from him.
Maicon has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So what can they conjure from this one? And this, an opportunity to pull level. And it's Ibrahimovic. Maicon's cross, he's got tall! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Iniesta with the short one. The Netherlands given another corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And here's Iniesta. In towards the back stick. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a shade optimistic. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Maicon. And they win it back again. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now Ibrahimovic goes for a shot! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and
a decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Just a quick
and we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
The Netherlands are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And the game has already resumed here.
Number 23, Lukaku.
Khan claims comfortably. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Messi. It is a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Safe to say he's capable of better than that. Oh no, what has happened here? He's chosen to go back, and it's Figo. Lovely passing, lovely, terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Figo picks it up out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And they've got rid. Pinches it off him. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Iniesta on a strong run down the right. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. Maicon hurtling down that right flank. And here's Iniesta. Maicon. He was under real pressure there. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Messi purring through the gears.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 23, Lukaku. Number 19, Mateus.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Coming on the field, number 11.
Whatever happens,
Mitoma.
that's the kind of
Number
movement
8,
which raises hope.
Suarez.
And it's hoisted
Number
clear.
20, Riker.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this,
Substitutions
Peter.
taking place.
They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He has found the way through. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And pull it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's gone direct here. Lewandowski chasing after it. Makaleli. And here's Suarez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And Rossini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mateus. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Figo. Messi. Here's a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's gone looking for safety.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Bullet.
There will be 1 minute added
Can
time.
they get him away? Played into space out wide. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. That's travelling a long way. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
The Netherlands
And
certainly
quick
had
reminder
some
today
good
that
moments,
parking
Peter.
in the
There were
area
plenty
around
of
the stadium
encouraging
is strictly
spells that
forbidden.
more should have
Please
been
use
made of.
parking.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now, he's got space here. That ball looks a good one. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has ended up in no man's land. And they've got a throw. Cantona quietly revving up. That'll be a throw.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Haaland might just make this. That is a great pick out. Oh, good take in a good area. Header! Goal, the Netherlands! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found a way through. Batistuta. Vigo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yes. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
15 minutes till half-time. Makaleli is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. This looks promising. Opts to play it back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mateus looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's a shade optimistic.
The Netherlands can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Zanetti. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicely aimed pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Batistuta. And he's forced to go back. And he was quick to react. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cannavaro defending his corner stubborn. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
The Netherlands, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's the chance to counter. Maicon tries making a foray down the right. Cantona. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Messi. Figo hurtling down that right flank. Figo delivers. Ibrahimovic. Maicon. He is through here. Maicon. That is good strength. And he's gone backward here. Ambrosini. Cantona. And Mateus.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And Messi! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application.
He's having a shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And again they hit the front. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
13,
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
number 15,
Rijkaard.
Haaland. Number 9,
It's Figo.
Cantona.
Figo crosses.
Number 20.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more
Number
urgent now.
18,
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mitoma. Substitution.
Looking for options for movement. We can run onto that. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pullet has it out wide and in space. Makaleli. Makalele takes control of it and he's on the move. Hit! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And yes, it's him again. So all square and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Tries a measured ball. Cross flung in towards the middle. It's a goal kick. Figo. That's an imaginative pass. Well, they can break here. The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And it's Figo. That's very neat. And this is Figo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Abiati clears. Messi. Makalele. He's in space and looking for options. And it's made its way to him. And that is a little undercooked. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Back when it goes. And this is Hullet. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Messi. Has a look and plays it forward.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, shoot chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Mosquera. Zanetti. Zanetti crosses.
Added time.
Makalele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And no, that was never going to make it. Now he's off and running. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. And that's a good-looking ball. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
The Netherlands certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Brilliantly cut out. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah.
Oh, and Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Figo. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Mosquera kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's the chance to counter. And he plays one through. Iniesta receives it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's played in low. And he's quick to get it clear again. In again. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Mateus. Messi. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. Shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he shoots! He's delivered all right! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Ambrosini.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Makaleli is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Played out towards the right wing. Maicon made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That's a shade optimistic. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a nicely shaped ball. Figo. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Ambrosini. Zanetti. Oh, that's fabulous. Pings in, up he goes! Really well taken goal. The Netherlands are level. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. The Netherlands grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Looking to play him in. Lovely feet. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, nice touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Messi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here, showing good feet. Mateus's delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Messi. Figo. That is good strength. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Batistuta looking to add to his goal. Oh, good spread. He's picked his way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Interception. His positioning was spot on. Cantona quietly revving up. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now can he find a... Cantona! Haaland is flagged offside. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back on the way. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's burst through. That's a decent clearance. Ambrosini, good running, strong and purposeful. Iniesta. Batistuta gets into some space. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Can he get on the end of this? The Netherlands needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He has a look up, plays it in low. Cleared without complication. The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Iniesta plays it short. Iniesta crosses. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambrosini. And it's Messi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Hullet. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Cleared without hesitation.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Ibrahimovic. Batistuta being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Batistuta. Zanetti has it in a wide position, and he's taking no chances there. The Netherlands claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Cantona. Coming on the field is number 11, Mitoma. Substitution.
Mateus with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. Toma. Abiati clears. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Messi gets into a good position. And Messi! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they've got their lead back. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that could cost them.
Lewandowski clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Gets a good foot in there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's nice. Maicon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Foot in. Mosquera looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
So their fourth corner of the game. Over to the left. Aimed in towards the... He's got through! Oh, it rattles the bar! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ambrosini. Oh, he's found support out wide. Here's a chance! It's hit the crossbar.
There will be 3
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the number on the board is 3. Tries to play it through. Rummenigge. And that is that. The Netherlands were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.